You know, this stuff that I should also say, I need to say this. I am receiving emails from people who are telling me that the Pope, his economic writing has been mistranslated. Now, my first reaction was, come on, this document is too big and massive for it to be mistranslated. But then I caught myself. And this is exactly what the left does. If they had a chance to take somebody as influential and revered and beloved as the Pope and put their words in his mouth, they would do it in a minute. So now I'm going to have to track this down, because I have to tell you what has been attributed to the Pope here doesn't make sense with 50 years of the Catholic Church. It doesn't jibe. But it sounds exactly like what your average run-of-the-mill leftist would say each and every day. Unfettered capitalism, trickle down doesn't work. Now, I don't know this Pope, but I don't know that the Bishop of Rome speaks in terms of trickle down. One of the things they're saying is that the Pope didn't say trickle down, that the correct translation would be spill over. He didn't say trickle down. So there are people that are telling me, hey, Rush, the Pope was mistranslated. And my first reaction, oh, come on now. But then I had to catch myself. They are, by they, I mean the worldwide left, they are entirely capable of this. And they wouldn't hesitate to do it if they thought they could get away with it. Hell, they wouldn't hesitate to do it even if they do get caught doing it, because they know that the original phony translation they put out will be the one that survives. The truth takes a long time to catch up when the lie gets out of the gates first. So I can't sit here and summarily reject the claim that the Pope has been mistranslated. I know it sounds inconceivable. The Pope, he said something about homosexuals, and then later they said he was mistranslated. So the Pope, his original statement on homosexuality, he appeared to condone homosexuality, and then somebody said he was mistranslated. Well, it seems to be a pattern here, then, of the Pope being mistranslated. Well, but, Snerdley, you have to... You know how we would know is if the Pope came out in favor of contraception and abortion. Then we would know that there's mistranslation going on. Now, the left hasn't gotten that brave yet. But this other stuff... See, my problem is that I can... Totally, I can see that attempt being made. Somebody is this powerful, this revered, this beloved the Pope is, for the left to put their words in his mouth by translating what he says for the rest of the world. I would not discount that. Sounds a little far out, but the thing about buying, though, I just have one more thing to say about this. Buying is free will. By definition, people choose to buy. Except healthcare. Then they're forced to. There's always a caveat to everything, isn't there? But in an unfettered capitalistic society, people choose to buy. A purchase is an act of individual sovereignty. And in order to succeed, a business must do something that makes their fellow man want to buy it, willingly part with their cash to obtain it. That's capitalism. Government is compulsion, on the other hand. Capitalism is moral because it honors individual freedom, but government is compulsion. We are compelled to buy Obamacare. We must, or we are in violation of the law. That's not capitalism. There's no free will there. There's no sovereignty. There's no choice. We are being compelled under threat of fine and possible imprisonment. Yes, it's in the law if we don't buy it. And I'm telling you, that's not the solution to anybody's economic problems, is forced purchases. It just isn't.